Hi students, welcome to Karthik Chemistry channel. In today's class, I am going to explain you the mechanism of wet corrosion. Okay, in the previous class, I explained you the classification of corrosion. So, what is the classification of corrosion? Corrosion is mainly classified as two types: dry corrosion and wet corrosion. Dry corrosion is formed by attack of dry gases, and wet corrosion is formed by attack of wet gases. Okay, or moist, or the metal surface is exposed to moist environment. That is mechanism. That is the wet corrosion. Okay, wet corrosion is also called electrochemical corrosion. So now I am going to explain you the mechanism of wet corrosion. What is the mechanism of wet corrosion? Okay, so wet corrosion means when one or more metals come in contact with moist air. Okay, moist air or electrolytic solution. So because it is compared with the electrochemical reaction taking place in galvanic cell, it is also called electrochemical corrosion. Okay students, wet corrosion is also called electrochemical corrosion. That is why it is explained by electrochemical theory. Wet corrosion is explained by electrochemical theory. So according to this theory, when metal is in contact with moist environment, so here the metal should in contact with moist environment. So in the presence of electrolytic medium, a electrochemical cell is formed. In the presence of moist environment or electrolytic solution, an electrochemical cell is formed, so that containing cathode and anode. Electrochemical cell means that contains cathode and anode. Okay, so the atmospheric agents dissolve in moisture and provide electrolytic medium. So for example, if the atmosphere contains NO2, SO2, okay, so that means oxides of sulfur or oxides of nitrogen, they forms sulfurous acid, sulfuric acid, sulfurous acid. Okay, sulfurous acid, sulfuric acid, nitrous acid, nitric acid in the presence of moist atmosphere. That means that is an electrolytic medium. So oxidation takes place at anodic area. You all know that. Okay, so that is the principle of we learn from electrochemistry. So oxidation takes place at anodic area, which is under corrosion, and reduction takes place at cathodic area. Okay, so where the corrosion product is deposited. Okay, always the anodic metal gets damaged because of oxidation. Okay, so you all should remember that in corrosion, oxidation takes place at oxidation takes place at anodic area. Okay, and reduction takes place at cathodic area. So anodic metal gets damaged from the corrosion, and cathodic metal gets protected from the corrosion. Okay, so you should remember that always anodic metal gets damaged and cathodic metal gets protected. Okay, so I will explain you the mechanism of see here the mechanism of wet corrosion. Okay, so by taking the example of rusting of iron, I can explain you the mechanism by considering the example rusting of iron. Okay, what is the anodic reaction? In the presence of moist atmosphere, when moist air is attacked on the iron surface, initially Fe gives rise to Fe2 plus 2 electrons. Okay, so it is the oxidation reaction. You all know that it is a familiar reaction. It is a familiar reaction of iron oxidation. So Fe is converted into ferrous ion. It is ferrous. Fe2 plus means ferrous. Fe3 plus means ferrous ion. Okay, so it is the oxidation reaction. What is the reduction reactions? So in the presence of moist air, what happens? What is the reaction? Half O2 plus in the presence of moist air, that means water, in the presence of H2O, half O2 plus H2O plus 2 electrons. So because it takes the liberated electrons, the oxygen gets reduced by utilizing these 2 electrons. Okay, so half O2 plus H2O plus 2 electrons gives rise to 2 OH minus. Okay, so it is the reduction reaction. It is the reduction reaction. And then these two can combine, that means Fe2 plus and 2 OH minus. Okay, these two can combine and form as FeOH twice. So FeOH twice means ferrous hydroxide, because here the oxidation state of iron is +2, so it is ferrous hydroxide. So is it stable? Ferrous hydroxide is unstable, so that is why again it reacts with oxygen and water molecules. Okay, so FeOH twice, because ferrous is unstable, ferrous hydroxide is unstable, that is why again it reacts with excess moisture, excess water molecules. So FeOH twice plus O2 plus 2H2O, it takes excess water molecule and converted into ferric hydroxide, FeOH thrice. Okay, if you balance it, 4 FeOH twice and 4 FeOH thrice. So it is, what is this? FeOH thrice means ferric hydroxide. Ferric hydroxide is stable, it is stable. Okay, so it is rust. What is the formula of rust? 4 FeOH thrice. Okay, 2 Fe2O3 3H2O. It is the formula of rust. It is stable. Rust is the stable form of iron. Okay, so students, it is the mechanism of wet corrosion. Okay, so see here. So the mechanism of wet corrosion can be explained by considering an example of rusting of iron. So rusting of iron is an example of electrochemical corrosion. Okay, here the anodic reaction is, what is the anodic reaction? Fe gives rise to Fe2 plus 2 electrons. So and then what is the cathodic reaction? So in the cathodic reaction, in the presence of acidic environment, and in the absence of oxygen, so these 2 electrons can combine with H plus ions present in the atmosphere. So that is where 2H plus 2 electrons gives rise to H2. It is okay. So it is the first step, in the presence of acidic environment and in the absence of oxygen. Okay, in the presence of oxygen, so absorption of oxygen, what happens? In the presence of oxygen and in neutral or alkaline medium, oxygen receive electrons and convert into OH minus ions. Okay, I already explained you. So half O2 plus H2O plus 2 electrons gives rise to 2 OH minus, and then these two can combine. Fe2 plus 2 OH minus gives rise to Fe2 plus 2 OH minus gives rise to FeOH twice, ferrous hydroxide. Okay, so because ferrous hydroxide is unstable, so it reacts with excess water molecule and oxygen. Okay, FeOH twice plus O2 plus 2H2O gives rise to FeOH thrice. So FeOH thrice, it is the formula for rust. It is the mechanism of wet corrosion. Okay, these mechanism of dry corrosion and mechanism of wet corrosion, these two are important questions for engineering chemistry or applied chemistry papers. Okay students, so practice the mechanism once. So write down these reactions and practice it. Thank you students, thank you for watching.